Whenever a crisis hits, like an extended grid failure, a pandemic lockdown, or a supply chain collapse, the standard internet advice is always the same. Evacuate immediately, move to a safer state, or buy a remote off-grid cabin. But let's be completely honest, that advice is a fantasy, and totally useless for your actual daily life. You cannot just pack your bags and drive away when gas stations are shut down from power loss, or when movement is legally restricted, especially if you have elderly family members who cannot travel. Furthermore, you cannot simply abandon your house and your mortgage to start over somewhere else, just because the city went dark for a few weeks. So, what if you stopped stressing about how to escape and started looking at the exact ground under your feet? How can you leverage the resources you already have right now to turn your current room into the ultimate safe zone during a lockdown or blackout? In this video, I will give you a step-by-step assessment system to turn any regular apartment or house into a fortress. This plan is completely free or extremely low cost, based entirely on urban engineering data and behavioral psychology, not empty opinions. Before we start, please like and subscribe so you never miss our practical solutions. 1. Perimeter reinforcement. Let's talk about the first layer of your home, your doors and windows. Standard apartment doors have hollow cores and very weak locks. One strong push, and the door opens easily. You do not need a $500 smart alarm system to stay safe. When the power goes out, smart devices become useless pieces of dead plastic. Instead, spend $4 on a heavy-duty rubber door wedge. Physics makes it incredibly hard to open that door from the outside, even with heavy force. For your windows, buy a roll of security window film for $15. It holds the glass tightly together if someone tries to smash it. It takes an intruder 5 minutes of loud hitting just to make a small hole. Psychological data shows that loud noises make them uncomfortable, and they will simply walk away. 2. The hidden water source. Now, let us secure your most critical resource. The average person needs 1 gallon of water daily. You have a massive hidden tank in your house right now. Your hot water heater holds 30 to 50 gallons. But here is the dangerous truth most survival videos ignore. You cannot just drink it straight. That water sits with rust, sediment, and heavy minerals at the bottom. To use it safely, open the drain valve, let the dirty sediment settle in a bucket, and run the clear water through a $20 portable camping filter. Suddenly, you have a month of safe drinking water. What about filling your bathtub? Do not just fill the open tub, because soap residue and dust will contaminate it in hours. Instead, use a $20 heavy-duty bathtub liner bag to hold 100 gallons of sealed, safe water. 3. The microclimate strategy. When the power grid fails in winter, do not try to heat an entire room with candles or by sealing the doors. That is a dangerous internet myth. Sealing a room tightly with people inside causes moisture buildup and lowers oxygen levels. Your body generates about 100 watts of heat naturally. Trying to warm a large room with that small amount of heat is impossible. Instead, you must create a microclimate. Pitch a small, cheap camping tent directly inside your living room or on your bed. The very small air volume inside the tent traps your body heat effectively and safely. Next, buy a pack of emergency Mylar space blankets for $5. Wrap it around yourself inside the tent. Mylar reflects 90% of your body heat back to you. You stop fighting the cold room, and start trapping the heat. Right next to your skin. 4. The practical medical kit. In a major crisis, emergency response times drop significantly and hospitals become overcrowded. You do not have to buy expensive pre-made medical kits that are often filled with items you do not know how to use. Building a custom kit is usually cheaper and more practical. Spend $20 at a discount store to buy the real essentials: ibuprofen, antiseptic, electrolyte powder, nitrile gloves, and compression bandages. If you have elderly family members, a $15 blood pressure monitor is a vital tool to track their condition under severe stress. Most importantly, ask your doctor for a 90-day supply of critical prescriptions today. For someone with chronic health issues, having a 3-month buffer of heart or blood pressure medication is an absolute survival priority. 5. Deterrence over confrontation. Many survival channels tell you to buy expensive defense tools or use outdoor animal sprays inside your house. That is a bad idea. Using heavy chemical sprays in a closed room traps the fumes, causing severe eye irritation and respiratory distress. This can temporarily incapacitate you just as much as the intruder. True home security starts with deterrence, not just physical confrontation. Opportunistic intruders look for easy, dark, and quiet targets. You can change your home's profile for under $30. First, buy a pack of battery-powered motion sensor lights for $15 and stick them near your entrances. Sudden light removes their cover. Second, buy a 4-pack of magnetic window alarms for $15. When a window opens, they blast a 110 decibel siren, while it may not stop every determined criminal. Sudden loud noises strip away their stealth and significantly increase the chance they will abandon the target to avoid being caught. 6. The Gray Man Network. The biggest lie in the survival community is the lone wolf myth. People think they should hide in their basement with their supplies and trust no one. Historical data from actual grid failures shows that isolated people suffer the most. However, you should never go around bragging about your emergency food stash either. You must become the gray man. You look perfectly normal and blend in, but you quietly build a local network. You only need to know 3 specific things: which neighbor is a nurse, who is a mechanic, and who has a large truck. In a prolonged crisis, trading a bag of your purified water for a mechanic's help is exactly how you survive for months without modern services. 7. The micro-evacuation. We agreed earlier that abandoning your home to live in a forest is foolish, but local immediate emergencies, like a house fire or a chemical leak on your street, require a temporary exit. Forget the 40-pound military bags. You cannot run fast with that weight. You only need a simple 30-second grab bag. Take a normal, cheap backpack. Put in physical copies of your personal IDs, a spare phone charger, an extra set of house keys, and $200 in small cash bills. Why cash? Because when the power grid is down, ATMs and credit card machines are just dead plastic. Additionally, always make it a strict rule to keep your car's gas tank above the halfway mark. When the fire alarm rings, you grab that bag, get in your car, and exit the danger zone in 30 seconds flat. Surviving a crisis is not about running away or spending thousands of dollars on tactical gear. It is about smart preparation and truly knowing the ground you stand on. Start fixing the weak points in your home this weekend. You can turn your apartment or house into a safe fortress today, using the simple, low-cost tools we just discussed. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next practical survival strategies.